Hey, what's going on guys, and welcome back to my GameMaker tutorial. In the last episode we managed to make a player that moves around the room, that has basic movement. In this episode I'm going to be showing you how to make collisions with walls so he can't just go straight through the room. Now I'm going to make a new sprite called sprite wall, edit it, give it a width of 32 by 32 and a height of 32. Now we don't want this centered. Sometimes people do, but I prefer my walls not to be centered. It just gives me a little bit more control. I'm now going to create an object. Again, shorten it, obj wall, and give it the sprite of the wall. You want to tick this here, which is solid, which means most things can't travel through it and it can't be pushed. You then want to open up your player. What you want to do is go into the step event. And then where it says if key right, you now want it to check and, so that's just checking. And you can either put two double ands like so, or you can put that. I prefer two double ands because it's what's most commonly used, so that's what I'm going to go with. So you want it to check if key right is being pressed, and if it isn't meeting the wall if it isn't meeting the wall 2 pixels to the right, obj wall. Right, so what this means is you need to put an exclamation mark there as well, because if you don't, it's just checking if you are meeting with it. So you wouldn't be able to move unless you were in the wall or you were next to the wall. So you want the exclamation mark, so it's checking if it's not meeting the wall, then it can do that. So if it's not meeting the wall 2 pixels to the right, then you can move to the right. Now if you want to try and do this for every other key press, you can try and do that now by pausing the video and then unpausing when you think you've got it. It's okay if you didn't pause the video, because I'm going to show you how to do it. I'm just going to copy and paste it so it's faster. Oops, I managed to copy a T. So now we want to make it negative on the X because it's going left, and now because it's going up, it's the Y. So you wouldn't have it next to the X now, you would have it next to the Y, and you want it negative because that's the way it wants to go on the X-axis. So again, take it away from the X and put it on the Y instead. Now it's checking 2 pixels in front of it because that is the speed that we are going. So now if we run that, it should be working perfectly. As you can see, if I walk into a wall, I now can't go through it. I am pressing it, but I can't go through it, and you can't go through it on that side. You can't go down through it, and you can't go up through it. So that's basic collision. Thank you guys so much for watching. Hopefully next episode I'll try and get some enemies down now that we have some collision, and I will see you in the next tutorial.